How is it going, YouTube? Everything is Tech here with a first impression video on the Droid X. So for all those who've been following my Twitter recently, you probably already know I actually got the Droid X, and I've been actually tweeting quite a bit of things and tweeting more often now with the Droid X. And if you also followed my Twitter recently, you also know that one of my family members also got the iPhone 4. So I'll be having many videos coming up between the Droid X about the iPhone 4, comparing both those phones. And I'll try to do my best to get them up fast and record them as soon as possible. So hopefully I'm going to try to get this video up on YouTube as soon as possible. So anyways, down to my first impression and my personal opinion of the phone. Now I'm going to go to the appearance first. The total overall appearance of the phone, I definitely like it. The 4.3-inch display actually attracted me into getting this phone over the Droid Incredible and the HTC. The Droid actually has 4 buttons right over here in the bottom, which actually allow you to navigate. And pretty much the first button over here allows you to change your options, search for options. This button allows you to go back to your home screen. This one allows you to go back to your last activity or your last page. And this one pretty much allows you to search. And then this is the front. Nice screen. Screen resolution is pretty decent, but it would have definitely been better if this had a little better resolution for a 4.3-inch screen. But I really have no complaints. Over here is a side. Some people also say this phone is a little too thick. I personally have seen, actually have no problem, carrying this phone at all. It's really lightweight, really thin. This really isn't that thick. I've seen thicker phones than this. You also have the USB right over here, and then the HDMI, mini HDMI port right in here. And this is the back. The camera, 8-megapixel camera, which is absolutely stunning. It has the capability of taking 720p videos. And then over here you have the battery pack, where you can pretty much slide your battery in with your mini SD slot or card, which can be up to 64 gigs. And then over here is your speaker. So if you have your call on speaker, if you really don't feel like having your phone all the way up against your ears, this will provide excellent audio, as well as if you're listening to music without headphones on. So for the appearance wise, the phone, I definitely enjoy or like the appearance. I wouldn't want to say enjoy, because it's a little bit odd, but overall I think the appearance of this phone is magnificent, really lightweight, and pretty much it. You have no problem. I have personally no problems carrying this. I usually have this in my pocket all day if I'm in school or whatnot, so that really does not make a huge problem at all carrying this phone around. Now, going in, if you want to turn this phone on, pretty much the button on is on top here, along with your audio input jack. Pretty much if you turn this on, or click that button and slide this little slider, you're in your home screen. This is pretty much your home screen, and the Droid actually has a couple home screens. Pretty much if you're on your home screen and you swipe, it pretty much takes you to different home screens, and there's different screens, like your call screen or your photo screen, gallery, all the good stuff. So this is my home screen. I really don't have much at the moment. I'm still actually learning how to use this phone. But anyways, over here I have music, I have my settings, if you can't see that well. I have my Facebook, YouTube, text messaging, camera, contacts, Twitter, Skype, browser, market, and voicemail. And these are some of my applications I have in my home. To access all your applications, you can just click this arrow button and this takes you down to all your applications, which I really don't have much at the moment, but I'm still discovering. So for the OS, I definitely think the OS is pretty nice so far. At first it definitely is a little overwhelming to use, but eventually once you know what you're doing, you get used to it. Now, I came from using the iPod and iPhone OS before I ever got a Droid, so at first I was definitely a little confused on what to do. Probably after maybe 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes, maybe 10 15 minutes of playing around with this phone, I figured out what you have to do. You have to use these buttons, you have to use your touchscreen and all the good stuff, and you eventually will figure out how to use it. So it really isn't rocket science to figure out how to use a Droid and the OS. So if you've even used like a previous Android tablet or anything of that sort, you'll be pretty used to the OS. So the battery life on the Droid, it's pretty decent, I have to say myself. I can probably actually get through the whole day, maybe using the phone 1 to 2 hours actually in total of my day, or even more, and get through the battery life. But I do have to charge this every night, or before I go to sleep. I definitely have to charge the Droid. It can't last you more than a day of constant use. My constant use is, again, 1 to 2 hours listening to music, browsing the web, and maybe going on Skype, Facebook, text messaging, Twitter, all the good stuff. So if you're planning on getting a Droid, you should definitely know, along with any other smartphone, you have to constantly charge this phone. You have to charge it pretty much every day. So in conclusion, summing up this video, first impressions of the Droid X, the appearance is great, really lightweight. I enjoyed the 4.3-inch screen, awesome. The interface, it's pretty easy to use after you get a hold of it, once you find out what you're doing. And it's a great phone so far. I haven't had any problems with it. Hopefully I will not have any problems in the future. And I'll definitely be having a review upcoming really shortly, maybe in the next couple of days, before I make a test video of the camera and stuff. So please do stay tuned to my channel. I'll definitely have more videos coming up about the iPhone 4, the Droid X. So please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace.